Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Panther Dome. I'm Larry Seidling for LTV Sports. Tonight, we have a championship game between the Windjammers from Camden Hills. They're coming in here, the second seed, against the Madomic Valley Panthers, number one seed. These teams know strangers to each other. They've met twice this season. Camden coming out on top. I have the coach for Camden, John Mora, as well as our coach, Nick DePatsy. I'll go with you, coach, of the visiting team tonight. You guys have played twice this season. You had a wild one, the first one. You came out really on top of that one, but you had a brown burn a couple of weeks ago. What are you looking for tonight?
Much of the same. I think you can throw out the results of the first two games because it doesn't matter.
How much advantage do you think home court is going to give Madomic?
I'm not worried about it.
You're not?
I'm not worried about it. Our guys were ready to play anywhere.
What does your team have to do to be successful tonight?
Tonight, we got to rebound. We got to have great outlet passes, run the floor, and defend. If we take care of those things, we're going to be all right.
All right, Coach. Thanks very much for stopping. Wish you luck tonight.
Thank you.
Coach DePatsy, you got a tough one tonight. You've seen these guys a couple times. They got away from you the first time. The second one, you had a barn burner. What are you looking for tonight?
Oh, same thing. I mean, it's a rival. They're big, they're long, they're lengthy. We don't match up with them well. We definitely can't get in a half-court game. We got to try to get our run-outs and get them off balance, and because if we get in a half-court game, it might be one and done and see you later. So we got to make sure we box them out, keep them off the boards, and then we got to get some easy hoops.
Well, even though you have a home court advantage, you really don't have much of an advantage because you got no crowd tonight. Do you think that'll have anything to do with this?
No, I don't think so. I think, both teams will be ready to play, and I think a lot of it's going to be right up here. I say it all the time when it comes to tournament championship games. If you take yourself out or you mentally get down on yourself, it's lights out. So
you have a little bit of an injury report. Trevor's limping around a little bit. What's the story?
Oh, he did something to his Achilles, but he's got it looked at today and done some stretching, and so I think he'll be all right. I think he'll be ready to go. Get it heated up a little bit. Maybe I'll get the space heater out. We'll put some heat on it, but I think he'll be ready to go. I think we're ready to go. I mean, we're going to play hard. We're going to give what we got and have some fun doing it, and hopefully take care of business.
Well, that's kind of what the whole season's been about, just having some fun in it.
Pretty much.
We got a championship. Good luck tonight, Coach DePatsy. Folks, we're going to be ready for tip-off here in about 8 to 10 minutes and get this thing underway. We look for a good ball game. We've got the radio station in town. We got Mr. and Mrs. Crockett from C2T Productions in town. My buddy Richie's up here with the scorebook, so we're going to be back here in just a few minutes.
Go. Okay, sports fans, we're back here at the Panther Dome for the start of tonight's championship game, about 5 minutes to tip off. A couple of things we would like to bring you up to date on. The Madomic Valley High School and Athletic Department would like to recognize the first for the continued support of not only our program, but also of those of other high schools up and down the coast of Maine. Earlier this winter, Athletic Director Matt Lash learned that even without being able to attend basketball games this winter, the first was still continuing to support schools through their first hoop program. Tomorrow, Mr. Lash will visit the Waldoboro branch to receive a check in the amount of $2,500 in support of the Madomic Valley Athletics. Through their generosity, our student athletes and programs have benefited in numerous ways over the $30,000 donated since the program's inception. On behalf of the school, the administration, the student athletes, we thank the first for their continued support, even during this very different 2020-2021 school year. And we would like to thank our sponsors, Shelley's Flowers, Hillside Auto, Dow Furniture, Storers Lumber, Airwaves, the Mac Sports Center, and Tucker Chevrolet. Richie, are you ready for this one?
Yeah, it should be. I'm looking forward to this one.
Might shine up the backside of your pants a little bit, squirming in your seat tonight with this one. This, if you're Madomic Valley, do you come out saying, these guys really handled us over here, embarrassed us, and we played them tough over there. We should have won that. I had a chance to win it. Do you feel like maybe they got something to prove here tonight?
Yeah, I'm very optimistic that they'll play well tonight. That first time was very embarrassing for them, and I think tonight they're going to play. Really, it's going to depend on probably the health of Trevor. Trevor's a little banged up, so that's going to make a big difference. But I got a feeling that Madomic's going to come out strong tonight.
Well, one thing they have to do, Richie, we've talked about it all season. They have to rebound. Coach Patsy talked about it in the pregame. They have to rebound. It's been their Achilles heel all winter.
Yeah.
And they get out on the break. They run, see the floor pretty well, but you can't do it without the ball.
Just watching Camden, warm up here, they definitely have the advantage in the height department, and also physically, they look like a lot of good athletes out there. They look very strong. So that if they can keep them on their backside on the board, that's going to make a difference. If they get, like you said, if they have trouble on the boards, that's going to kill them because they're a big team, big strong team.
Well, the last time we saw them over here, they held Madomic to that one shot from about the second quarter all the way on. Madomic got off to kind of a strong start, but then they controlled the boards on us, and you can't run if you can't rebound. So,
yeah, Coach Morrow's done a nice job with them. This is his second year taking over for Coach Hart, and they've been down. Everybody knows the history of Camden. They've had a very successful program over the years, but the last 5 or 6 years they've been down. Haven't really been a tournament contender. It's kind of too bad for them this year in Class A. I think they would be, one of the top, one of the contenders this year. He's got a good mix of some good seniors and some underclassmen, but they've made big strides from when I watched them and saw them play last year to this year. They with this COVID year,
yeah.
But they've made big strides. What I've seen them play, I've been very impressed with them. So.
Well, another key to the Madomic success tonight is I think how well Patrick plays out front. McKinney, he shot the ball really well the other night, kind of ran that offense really, really well against some Mustangs here from Mount View, and I thought that was a key. Had a big start to that fourth quarter, kind of took over the game, and fed off Trevor's energy.
Yeah, Patrick had a big fourth quarter. Trevor had a big night all night, but Patrick had a good fourth quarter. Coach is going to need Patrick to have a big night all the way around to see if he can get their guards in a little bit of foul trouble, and hopefully that'll be the difference. They are without. Once again, he's out for the year without with Brandon, and Brandon defensively.
Brandon Starr, yes.
Yeah, on the Frazier kid would really be a big plus tonight.
Well, we're just about ready here for tip-off tonight. We only have 2 officials. Had 3 the other night, but that's okay. Camden team is out on the floor. Madomic getting that last-minute instructions from Coach Patsy. Larry Seidlinger, along with Richie Oliver and Ty Davis behind the camera. LCTV Sports has been pleased to bring you all these live-stream games from Madomic Valley as well as Lincoln Academy this winter. It's been a pleasure, folks. We thank our sponsors, the that have helped us out along the way, made a big difference. And we hope to go into the spring season and maybe do some softball and baseball games as a game of the week of something that's still working on that particular aspect. But we got a lot of exciting things that we can talk about.
If it feels like spring.
It does today, but Saturday it's going to feel back like winter. So we're going to get ready for the national anthem and get this game underway. The No Wall Lynn Championship game.
To honor America and all veterans, would you please rise and gentlemen are requested to remove their hats for the playing of the national anthem.
Okay, there's the playing of our national anthem for both teams. Getting that last minute instructions.
Yeah, like we were saying earlier, Camden they've made huge strides from last year. It was Coach Morrow's first year. I believe both, they've beaten Oceanside and Madomic this year, and last year they didn't, and it's essentially the same team. So they have made huge strides.
That's a positive. I see Madomic's going to start. We're going to start Brown, Jake Craig, Parker Morrison, Hayden Starr, and Patrick McKinney.
Yep.
Starr is going to take on Casey Messer right off the start.
So Madomic's going with a 3-guard set here tonight. Usually Jake Bickmore is in that starting lineup, but he's gone with Parker tonight, maybe to a little bit more quickness.
Madomic in that patented man-to-man. And there's good start from Madomic. Brown quickly with a rebound. As he fires away, it doesn't go. That foul line jumper. Frazier with a gallop into the front court. Takes it to the rim. Doesn't go. Rebound. Frazier gets his own rebound back. Still doesn't go. And Craig with the rebound.
A couple good looks there for Camden.
Well, I like what I saw. Craig was up there battling for that rebound.
Yeah,
they need a big game from him.
Yep. A little off the other night. Had a big game a week or so ago against Oceanside. So hopefully.
Sure did. He was the difference in the game in that one. Morrison with the basketball out top looking for McKinney. Hands it off. McKinney starts to drive. Going down the lane. He throws it up. Oh, won't go.
No, we had a little NBA continuation there.
That would have counted if he could have.
No, they called it on they called it on the floor. So
okay. So Patrick's going to put it in under their own basket. Zigged when he should have zagged as Craig threw that one away. And
yeah, a little nervous with the ball. I mean,
wrong man with the basketball, that foul from the basket. Messer, the senior guard for the Windjammers. DeWard, the young sophomore. Guided by McKinney. Messer looks, still looking. Guided by Star.
I'm a little. I'm interested on the matchup here. He's got, instead of Aiden on Frazier, who's their best offensive player, he's got Parker. Maybe a little bit more height.
And there's Craig coming down to the rebound off the miss by Schechner.
3 pretty good defensive stances there by the Panthers.
We've gone 2 minutes, and we haven't got a score in this ball game yet. This is the defensive struggle we thought that we might see. Starting off that way. Oh, inbound to Craig. Back to McKinney. Kenny looks. As Brown tries to get it up go, it doesn't fall. Frazier with the rebound. Up top to Messer, and Starr got a foot on it. So it'll be Camden ball right down in front of us here.
Both teams very active on the defensive
Very
end.
good, very active. Starr on Messer. To Schechner. Check that, Frazier. Frazier with the 3, doesn't go. McKinney with a rebound. And here come the Panthers on the gallop. McKinney's going to take it to the hoop. And can't get it to fall. Had his hands on it. Taken away by Schechner. And nice follow by Casey DeWard. Picking up that offensive. And we're 3.5 minutes into this thing before anybody scored. Could be a long night, Richie.
Yeah, it's almost like the teams are stalling, but they're not.
McKinney with a jumper. Doesn't go. One shot.
Panthers are struggling to get a good shot. Camden's had a few better looks.
It's going to go against McKinney, I think, as Messer took it down the lane. 4:06 left to go here, first quarter. Windjam is up 2 with Weston DeWard at the line. And he's got the first. Finn Parmalee coming in for Jake Craig. Finn came off the bench and had a couple of quick hoops, and I thought that was a real turning point in the game the other night against Mount View.
Yeah, he played very well.
And there's a rebound right there by Finn Parmalee.
Coach DePassy was saying he was impressed with Finn's defense the other night. So
and Parmalee had his hand on it, couldn't bring it down. Clifford comes away with a rebound.
Panthers are not getting really good shots.
There's a battle under the boards there. Clifford coming away with it. There's a scramble. As Frazier's going to set it up. There's
Good
Morrison.
defense on Morrison.
He's going to take it to the basket. Oh,
That's terrible. That's terrible.
That was a very questionable call. Both players going to the floor. And Coach Patsy not happy with that call.
No, that wasn't even close. That was horrible. I'm not being a homer here, but that was horrible.
No defensive position established on that one. Going to show a little zone here. Something you don't see a Madomic team do very much, play a little zone.
No, you can't leave him open, though.
And Brown had it, lost it. Number 14, Casey Messer, hits a deep 3 ball. As Panthers pressing here a little bit, 6-0 as they've yet to draw first blood here.
Yeah, this is about as long as I've ever seen a Panther team not score.
And Frazier hits that one, and Coach DePatsy wants timeout. It's 9-0, 2:29 left to go here first quarter. As you got a fired up Windjammer team over there. And
yeah, two big threes there.
Yep. 2 big threes by the Windjammers. As Coach Passy just settling his boys down. Maybe a little jitters there, but you got a rebound, Richie, and we talked about that all season. And Panthers have been getting one shot. That's
no offensive boards and not great looks. That last one there was a better look than they've had, but overall they haven't had very good looks.
They haven't had a chance to get out on that patented fast break that they run so proficiently at.
And that's probably has a lot to do with Camden's defense.
It sure does. So Jake Bickmore in the ball game along with Finn Palmley, Jake Craig, Patrick McKinney, and Trevor Brown.
Coach DePatsy got both the bigs in right now. They're just struggling to get anything good. Camden's playing really good defense.
Jake Craig throws up a 3, doesn't go. Frazier with a rebound. He walks it up into the front court.
They're getting in dangerous area here if they give up a couple more.
Frazier, let's go with the 3. As nice dish from Trevor Brown and Jake Craig. And that'll break the jitters a little bit. Panthers down 10, 12-2. Late in this first quarter. Messer handling the basketball, guided by McKinney. Trying to look inside, it's not there. Way over to Liam O'Neal. O'Neal, guided by Brown. He wants to shoot a 3, doesn't, pulls it back. Frazier. You know, that one came back to bite him because he had that look. True previous ones, hit those 3s, nothing but net. He had nothing but air on that one.
That was a heat check.
Yep, that certainly was.
But they got Finn primarily on him. That a little bit taller may have made a difference there.
As Palmley checks out, Morrison checks back in. And we got, boy, they're letting them play, aren't they, Richie?
Yeah, I could have seen a charge there.
Yeah,
on
that
Parker,
one was more of a charge than the first one was.
They let that one go.
We're going to go the other way, and Brown's going to get.
Yeah, Trevor's going to go to the line. I'd rather see him go to the rim like that, strong.
Trevor can't get the first to go. 1:06 here, first quarter. As he sits the second one.
That's 2 on Parker.
So we Camden ball. Scheckner will put it in play. Brown taking it to the line, taking it to the hoop, score it, and she's going to go to the line. That's what
they needed that one.
They did. Panthers need to get a little run here at the end of this first quarter to get back in this thing before it gets away from them.
Trevor in the open floor is dangerous.
Not many can keep up with him, that's for sure.
Yeah, can't miss a foul shot. So
they're going to need all those. You know, that
they
was
got a lucky there.
Fundamental mistake right there. He had plenty of time to square up, go to the hoop. McKinney looking to try to take it to the hoop. Hit the Bickmore. Craig with a baseline jumper, doesn't go. One shot, ripped away. Norton. Brown with the rebound. Coach Patsy wants one shot. Over to Morrison. Bickmore. To McKinney. And we're going the other way with a steal. And there's a battle for it. No score. As that one could have been disastrous too, Richie, but Panthers dodged a bullet there. At the end of 8 minutes, we got a 12-5 Windjammer lead over the Medina Valley Panthers in this Knox, what do they call it, Knox-Lynn-Wall COVID championship game between the 11-2 Camden Windjammers and the 13-2. Let's see, no, is it 12-2? 12-2 Panthers.
Yeah, they played one extra.
They played one extra game.
Yeah.
That's why they had the top seed, because it was based on percentage. Earlier this afternoon, the Oceanside Lady Mariners knocked off the Panthers. Which the final score in that was a 4 or 5 point win. It was a close game.
It was a close game. Yeah, I didn't get it was, all the way through. It was back and forth.
We got plenty of media in the house here tonight. We got the Lincoln County News. We got the folks from the Rockland Public Access, C2TC Productions. We've got the radio station with Don and Terry. And right here, we got the live stream with LCTV, Larry Seidling, along with Richie Oliver, Ty Davis behind the camera. So the Panthers are going to come out with Brown, Morrison, Hutchins, McKinney, and Jake Craig. Camden's going to counter with Casey Messer. Adam Schechner. I can't get them all. They're moving around too fast for me, Richie. Brown with a drive. Over to Craig. Craig has it blocked. Ball fake.
Yeah, Jacob was just too slow on going, everything's too slow.
And nearly thrown away. Norton gets it back to DeWard. DeWard starts a drive in the lane with a runner. Doesn't go. Rebound. Jeremy Frazier just took that one right away from Trevor Brown and put it back off the glass. And he's going to get fouled and go to the line. Coach Patsy not very happy with his rebounders off that defensive glass.
Just a little out-muscled there.
As Camden is going to come out with full court zone trap here. McKinney holding the ball out top. Down to Morrison. Morrison, baseline drive. Brown, try to put it up. Doesn't go. Hutchins with a rebound to Brown. Baseline, got it. Nice save there by Morrison.
Panthers are fighting for every shot. Nothing's easy. Camden is really playing defense.
And Jake Craig with a rebound. Hutchins comes up with it. Down to Morrison. McKinney. 3-point land. Got it. Count it. Panthers clawing back in here. 15-10. 6:22.
Big shot.
Big hoop by Patrick McKinney. Morrison getting him some nice defensive pressure there. Schechter with a drive along the baseline. And he got hammered. I think Jake Craig got him big time over the back. That'll be his second. Nope, they called it on, who did they call it? Garrett Hutchins.
Yep.
As Jeremy Frazier.
He's been a tough matchup for him here tonight.
Well, he's had a couple of big threes here, and now he's at the line. Craig with a rebound. Hutchins to Craig. As he loses a handle on it. Clifford with a drive.
That's a walk.
There were steps on that one. But they're not going to count it. They're going to count it. Weston DeWard Throws a runner off the glass as the Jammers extend out to 18-10, 5:44 here, second quarter. Thank our sponsors, Shelley's Flowers, Hillside Auto, Stora Lumber, Airwaves, Dow Furniture, and Tucker Chevrolet and the Max Sports Center for their support this season. And bringing you this championship game.
Yeah, Frazier's already has 10 points.
He's matched
tough matchup.
He's matched the Potomac scoreboard. As the
2 threes and 1 from the floor and 2 from the foul line already.
The Windjammers coached by John Mora, former Windjammer player, as is Coach Patsy, former Mount Valley Panther.
In fact, is Camden's whole coaching staff former players from Camden. They all played within the last 6-7 years.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. Coach Patsy has a couple alumni there.
Yeah.
Michael Williamson.
It's a good look there with Trevor.
Yeah. Get the guy running the baseline. Nice dump down. Garrett's going to get a little chance to go to the line for a pair.
I mean, they're just converging on. So
they're doubling, tripling Trevor every time he comes down.
So somebody's
the lane.
open inside when he drives to the paint.
That's 2 on Clifford. As Garrett hits the first.
James Day in the game for Potomac.
As
my guess is he's going to go against. Going to try his hand on Frazier. James is very aggressive.
Frazier will earn his. As Frazier nails a 3 ball.
Should have been an offensive charge to begin with that, but I guess
it's easier when you push a guy, he hits the floor.
Right.
Day holding the ball, looking to Brown. Brown with the drive. There's the double. Bickmore lines up a 3. Doesn't go. Brown puts it back up off the glass. Score it for the Panthers. As Coach John Morrow wants a timeout. 4:49 left to go. Jam is up 21-14. As the Panthers clawing back in this year just a little bit. I like the intensity a little bit the Panthers have picked up here a little bit in the second quarter, Richie.
Yeah. That Trevor's been on the boards. That's a big putback. Yeah, big putback. They got to be able to stop Frazier. They got to find a way to slow him down because he's their offense.
Well, he's got a dozen of 14 already, hasn't he?
He has 13 points.
Yeah. So the Panthers are going to come out with Morrison, Day, McKinney, Bickmore, and Craig. So Brown's going to be sitting down for a minute, and he won't sit long.
They're just running Frazier off these screens.
And there's going to be a foul. They're finally going to call that one. As Craig got hammered going for the rebound.
16 foul. That's 3 on
I was going to say
Clifford.
more important. That's 3 on that big guy.
Yeah,
Ryan Clifford. He's going to be sitting for a while.
He's tough on the boards.
It'll be interesting to see if Coach Patsy counters. Oh, nice drive by Patrick McKinney. Let a runner off the glass. A nice pull-up.
Edging a little closer here. If they could just get a couple more stops.
Scheckner.
That's a walk.
Drive doesn't go. Battle for it. Coming away with it, Jake Bickmore. And I'm not sure.
They're going to call it on Jake? That's terrible.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Very questionable on that one.
I mean, there's hanging all over him.
And Scheckter
I'm
will put
sounding
the
like
ball
Tommy
in play.
Heinsohn. aren't
You
I?
are. God rest his soul. DeWard. Messer, excuse me, holding the ball. Back to DeWard. DeWard. Got it by Morrison. And Coach DePatsy looking for a 5-second count call, and he's not getting it. You might question that call too, Richie.
Yeah, he's just.
There was a long 5 seconds out front there with no ball advancement. And Scheckter goes back to the checkmate. Frazier goes back to the line. Day checks out. Brown checks back in. 22-16. Jam is on top here. He's been the difference in the ball game, is Adam Scheckter.
Most definitely. They're just isolating him now.
Morrison with a dribble. Down to Brown along the baseline, and he's got it. Count it, and he's going to go to the foul line. Trevor's starting to come alive here.
Yeah, it's kind of Brown against Frazier right now.
Well, I like the leadership. Trevor said, "Put it on his shoulders, boys. Follow me. We're gonna get back in this ball game." And 22-18, they've nearly done that.
Trevor used his quickness there to get by Norton, and Norton's quick himself, but this.
Finn Palmley back in the ball game. He nearly had that rebound.
It's 3 missed foul shots. So
Frazier coming away with that one. Over to DeWard. DeWard. Guided by Palmley. And
Coach Shabatsy wanted to travel.
And rightly so. McKinney with a drive. Pulls it back out to Brown. Over to Palmley. Morrison. Morrison starts to drive, pulls it back out, looks it off. Can't turn it over. And it's going to go.
Somebody totally lost track. There was.
They're
lucky they didn't get an easy hoop there. So.
Blake Morrison comes back in the ball game for Parker. Oh, that was offensive.
There we go.
That was finally the offensive call that we've been looking for. That elbow came out, gave him a little shove. That's his second. So McKinney will run the offense. Try to set something up here. 24-18. Windjam is up. McKinney with a drive along the baseline. Puts it up and in. Nice take. 24-20. The Panthers keep clawing back. Frazier. Guarded by Morrison. Over to DeWard. DeWard guarded by Brown. Casey Messer. Guarded by McKinney. Looks to start inside. Not there. Oh, that's a killer. Is Aiden Scheckter.
It's a big hoop.
That one.
It's a big hoop for them there. Kind of
stepped the time.
Yeah, a little bit.
To Brown. Palmley with the three. In and out. Doesn't go.
It's a good look, though.
Frazier controlling the basketball. Starting to drive down the lane. Pulls it back out to DeWard. DeWard with a long three. Nice track down by Aiden Scheckter.
Yeah, you can't give the Camden second looks.
DeWard doing a nice job down the lane for the Jammers.
We're lucky he didn't get another foul there, though. So.
McKinney with a three ball. Count it. Patrick was determined on that one.
Yeah, Patrick's coming alive here.
Well, they need both the scoring of Brown and McKinney to make this thing happen tonight here.
Absolutely.
Panthers down 5, 28-23. Casey Messer guided by McKinney. Still guided by McKinney, trying to turn the corner. Not there. To Kraft. Kraft holding the basketball. Over to Messer. Messer in the lane. Guided by McKinney. Camden looking for one shot. And they get it. Set play. 30-23. Jam is up 7. 12 seconds left in this one. Jake Craig from Patrick.
Nice
McKinney
pass.
with a great feed. And that winds up what turned out to be a very exciting first half, Richie. A 30-25 lead for the Jammers as we've got just 16 minutes of basketball left to go in this season. And that was a pretty exciting second quarter after a really slow, cold start.
Both teams kind of feeling each other out there at the beginning of the game. But, Frazier got hot, then Brown got hot, and then McKinney got hot. So they're right back. I think, Coach Patsy's got to be happy. They're within 5, especially with the start of the game.
When you're down 10-0, 12, 13-2.
Didn't look like they were even going to score for a bit there in the first quarter.
Yeah.
So
they've put 22, 23 points on the board in the last 8 minutes of this game.
They've got to find a way to slow Frazier down, though. He's a very good offensive player.
Well, sometimes when teams get out to that hot start right from the beginning, it comes easy, and then things, as the defense tightens up, things don't come so easy, and it makes a different kind of a game, which I think that's been the case here in the second quarter. Richie, you got some scores for us?
I do. For Camden, their leading scorer by far was Jeremy Frazier with 13. Casey Messer had 5. Weston DeWard had 5. And Aiden Schechter had 2. For Madomic, Patrick McKinney, big second quarter there, came on, hit a 3, couple 2s. He had 10 points. Trevor Brown was next with 9. Trevor did miss 3 free throws, though, which he's usually pretty good from the line. That would help a little bit there, too. Jacob Craig with a couple hoops with 4. And Garrett Hutchins with 2 foul shots for 2 points.
I will add, Richie, I thought the play of Jake Craig underneath there was a little better than we've seen. He was a little more aggressive off those boards. Maybe not controlling the board, but certainly making them earn them.
Yeah, and they're big inside. Picked up 3 fouls, so some of that was Jacob being a little bit more aggressive in there.
So with about 8 minutes left to go in this halftime break, we're going to take just a quick break here and turn the cameras on the scoreboard and get a quick drink, and we'll be back, folks. Okay, we're back here at the Panther Dome for the Knox Lincoln Waldo COVID Championship. The second half just about ready to get underway here. Larry Seidling along with Richie Oliver for LCTV. We want to thank you folks at home for joining us all winter for these live streaming basketball games. We plan on being here next year if they'll have us and being bigger and better at it. First time in 30 years we've been back at this thing, so it's okay. Panthers down 30-25. Windjammers came out strong, Richie. Man, did they come out blistering hot. And Panthers never scored until there was a minute left in that first quarter. But on the other side, they've outscored them 25 to 20 in the last 9 minutes of this half.
Yeah, they can't afford to go down again on an 8 to 10 nothing run to start this half. I think it'll be too much to overcome. And if they don't have an answer for Frazier, they either hope that he gets a little cooler or plays a little better defense, which is a tough matchup because of his size, and he takes your inside, takes your outside. So they need a few stops from him
and keep banging those boards.
I know Coach Patsy is probably hoping someone else will
step
try
up
to get somebody to beat you besides him, and he's tough. He's tough.
Well, Madame's going to come back out with Parker Morrison, McKinney, Aiden Starr, Trevor Brown, and Jake Craig. Camden will counter with DeWard, Schechner, Frazier, Messer, and 44 Ryan Clifford. And it will be Jammer basketball. And we're underway. Messer, guided by McKinney. Still guided by McKinney. DeWard holding the basketball. Way out top it goes to Clifford.
The Panthers need to step up their defense for this half. Little spurts of it in the first half, and the whole second half.
Casey Messer with a drive. And rebounded by McKinney. Craig got away with one there, I think.
Yeah, I thought he got him on the arm.
And McKinney looks the defense over. Starts a drive. To Morrison. Over to Starr. He's going to give it up to McKinney. And they're going to set this offense one more time. Craig to Brown. And it's knocked away. DeWard doing a nice job defensively.
That's a costly turnover.
And a follow. And it goes off Camden.
Got away with a couple there.
There's the Panthers dodged a bullet, I think, right there, Richie.
Yep.
Aiden Starr putting the ball in play to Patrick McKinney. McKinney quickly up in the forecourt. Got it by Messer. McKinney with a long three, doesn't go. That was from downtown.
Yeah.
That would have been from the outskirts. I'm not sure.
That was by the Panther.
And it nearly went round the rim and out.
This is starting off like the first quarter where there was no scoring for 2 or 3 minutes, and then Camden went on a big run.
DeWard looking blocked.
Good defense.
And Stark gets it ripped out of his hands, but they're going to call a jump ball and be Panther basketball. We're 2 minutes into this third quarter and no score so far. Still 30-25. Jammers on top by 5.
We need a hoop.
McKinney to Craig. Craig with a 3, doesn't go. Parker Morrison follows. Puts it up, doesn't go. Probably rushed that one a little bit. And it goes off Camden on that far sideline. Good defensive effort there by the Panthers. That was a stop we needed.
We're getting the stops. We just got to score on the other end.
In this third quarter, like you said, Richie, starting out just like the game did.
Yep.
3 or 4 minutes in before anybody scored.
It's a very costly turnover.
And Frazier taking it to the strong to the glass, and he's going to pick up the foul. There was that turnover that came back to haunt you. As we got some substitutions, Finn Pomley in the ball game, along with Blake Morrison for the Panthers. Jeremy Frazier at the line. Senior, he's had a big game so far.
15 and counting.
So he's got almost half the jam of points. But he misses a free throw. McKinney stops and pops, and he throws it away. As the Jam is on a fast break of their own, Casey Messer puts it away. Patrick would like to have that one back.
Yeah, that's two bad turnovers for the Panthers. Just unforced turnovers.
A little tentative.
There's another one. Nope.
McKinney with a drive in the lane. Got it. Nice underhand scoop. They needed that one. 34-27. Jam is up. Frazier. Over to Messer. Messer down in the corner. Short, coming up short.
Just a little bit more aggressive.
Scheckner puts in play to Messer. Back to D. Ward. Got it by Morrison. To Scheckner. Back over to D. Ward. As Blake Morrison made a nice diving play on that defensively.
Not sure if that was the right call, but
we'll take that one.
He's right in front of us here.
We've had enough go the other way, so we need one for the hometown team here. So McKinney with a dribble. 34-27. Jam is up. McKinney with a drive. Stops, pops. Can't get it to go. One shot. Norton.
Nobody on the offensive boards. It's like one shot and everybody just stands.
Frazier in the lane. Doesn't go. Craig with a rebound.
A one-handed rebound.
He gets it up to Morrison. Morrison to Pomley. Pomley stops. They didn't call it. He traveled. He knew he did.
Yeah.
And they're letting them bang around, and it's getting a little rough.
They're just getting out-hustled.
Yeah.
Just plain out-hustled again.
As Craig rips down the rebound, and it's knocked out of his hand by Norton. Coach Patsy can't be happy with that.
No, this
can't be happy with that offensive.
Well, they're just being more aggressive. They've turned the ball over and rebounds not securing the ball.
McKinney to Morrison.
You got to get the ball in.
Drive.
They got to get the ball into Trevor a couple times here. He hasn't even had a.
He hasn't touched it. Last two offensive trips down the floor, he hasn't touched it.
Yeah.
But we're going to have Panther basketball under their own hoop. 2:34 left to go, third quarter. Down 7, 34-27. McKinney. Jake Bickmore in the ball game now.
They're looking for Trevor, but there we go.
There he goes, and he's got it. Nice
pass.
Feed from McKinney. Panthers down 5, 34-29, 2:07 left to go, third quarter. Panthers need to stop right here. Frazier Got it by Pomley. Frazier lets go a three. Doesn't go. Nice follow-up by Windjammers.
Yeah, they didn't box out at all. That's just a killer. It's good defense, and then you just give up an easy just because you didn't box out.
McKinney with a drive. Down the glass. Doesn't go. There's a scramble for it on the floor. Benjamin Kraft hustling all the way. Garrett Hutchins back in the ball game for Pomerley. Belongs to James Day. And they're going to call a back court on Liam O'Neill as he stepped back. As we're going to go offense-defense here for the Panthers. McKinney back in the ball game. $36-29, 124 here, third quarter. Bickmore with a drive, pulls it back to McKinney. McKinney holding the basketball. Looks in the middle, over to Hutchins. He had the wide open three, should have took it. Back to McKinney. Minute left, third quarter. McKinney out top. To Brown, nice feed, nice give and go. Patrick drew the three-man defensive effort and just dumped it, left Trevor wide open.
Two good looks there, Patrick. Penetrating. Dishing
nice
off
dish
the round,
off.
yeah.
And they got Frazier with a carry.
Yeah.
The Panthers will have a chance to cut it a little closer. 36-31. Down 5. And we got Morrison in for Day. So McKinney, 25 seconds. Bickmore. McKinney. And they're going to call a foul. Block. They're not in the 1-and-1 yet. Nowhere close to it.
No, both teams only one. That's the second foul.
See if they run this little alley-oop that they've been so noted for. They got the matchup they want. As Hutchins puts up a three, doesn't go. Brown tried to follow, didn't get it to go. So that we played 3, Richie, 36-31. And the difference in this ball game is that hot start the Windjammers got right in the beginning.
Yeah.
That 10-0 run to get out to start of the game. And Panthers have outscored them since, but not quite enough. 36-31.
Just can't seem to put 4 or 5 good trips together on the offensive end. If they could get 4 or 5 good trips here, I think they can come over this lead. They did a good job on Frazier that quarter.
Did a much better job on him. Take away a couple of errant passes there that were just a little tentative. It'd be a different story because that was 2 trips down the court. They just gave it away.
So, yeah, some costly turnovers, yeah.
Well, Coach Apache's going to come back in with his big man, Jake Craig, along with Jake Bickmore, Brown, Parker Morrison, and Blake Morrison. McKinney's going to get a rest. And it's going to be Jamma basketball right down in front of us here. We got 8 minutes left in the season, Richie.
Panthers got to put a
couple of stops here.
Yeah.
Couple of stops. Frazier out top. Got it by Bickmore. Over in the corner to Mesa. Got it by Morrison. To Frazier. And there's going to be a foul. But it's before the shot, so it's going to be Camden ball under the hoop, I believe.
Yes.
Hayden Scheckner will put the ball in play. Frazier decides to drive, doesn't go. DeWard, got it by Morrison. Nice left-handed runner. Morrison to Brown. Brown off the glass as he kisses that one home. 38-33, 7-12 left to go here, fourth quarter.
He changed in the direction in the air twice on that shot. So
DeWard got it by Morrison. And we got 55 with a hold on the block on Camden. A little battle going on. Blake Morrison wasn't giving up an inch. So good defensive stop right there for the Panthers. McKinney back in the ball game for Morrison. Coach going a little offense-defense here.
if we get a little two-man game with
Brown and McKinney.
yes.
Morrison holding the ball, looking. Starts a drive. Kicks it out. Craig lines up a three. Doesn't go. Rebound Jammers. DeWard quickly into the front court.
He's played a nice game, DeWard. Was
Dodged the bullet there.
Dodged a huge bullet.
Dodged the cannonball there.
3 good looks inside, and a lot of standing around on the boards.
And McKinney got it by Messer. 6:12 left to go. 38-33. Jammers up 5. McKinney with a drive to Craig. Craig with a jumper. Doesn't go. Tip back out to McKinney. Jake Bickmore kept that one alive.
Yeah, that was a nice play.
Brown, baseline, doesn't go. Follows Bickmore, come flying out of nowhere there. McKinney with a 3. He can't get it to fall. Kenny gets his own rebound. Nice tip out.
Good hustle there.
Bickmore lines up a 3. Doesn't go. There's a scramble for it. DeWard comes away with it.
Had the looks.
They sure did.
Yep. They can't get under that 5.
There's Messer. With a dribble. Camden's no hurry. Gonna set a play here. Messer, baseline, doesn't go. DeWard follows. Weak side rebound. And we're going to travel against DeWard. And we're going to have a Jammer timeout as Camden Hills enjoying a 38-33 lead, which they've led throughout this ball game. It's been a hard fought one, Richie. 5:07 left to go, fourth quarter.
They can't seem to crack that.
That
get
5
it down to 5.
That 5.
Yeah.
5 mark. That early spurt that they had to start the ball game has been the difference in this one.
I mean, the last couple trips down, Madomic's had a lot of opportunities. You know,
They've had a couple of really good looks.
Hustled, and they just can't get it to go down. But
got to stay with it, though.
We could get a nice Patrick McKinney 3 right here.
Would be nice, wouldn't it?
Would be nice. That may turn the tide a little bit.
We want to thank our sponsors, Shelley's Flowers, Hillside Auto, Stora Lumber, Airwaves, Dow Furniture, Tucker Chevrolet, and the Mac Sports Center for Athletic Center for helping us out this year. We thank all our sponsors. And if you get into their stores or their businesses, please say thank you for helping sponsor these live streaming high school games. It's been our pleasure to work with Athletic Director Matt Lash here at Madomic Valley, and Coach Phil Page over to Lincoln Academy helped put this together this season. Congratulations to all the fine athletes for, playing basketball with a mask on. That's a
who'd ever thought, huh?
Who'd have thunk it? So here we go, the Panthers. McKinney with a drive, and he gets bumped, puts it up, doesn't go.
Oh, that was down.
Doesn't go. And you know Frazier's going to try to take a three. He's looking for it. DeWard running the offense. Over to Schechner. Schechner looking for Frazier. Frazier got it by Pomerly. And Brown rips down the rebound. And we're going to have a push. And I think it's going to go against 44, Ryan Clifford. And that'll be his fourth, if it is. It is.
It's almost too bad they did call out because Trevor, I think he was gone. We've had the opportunities, 4 or 5 trips, no score. We gotta have one here. Gotta have one here.
Hutchins to Pomerly. Pomerly looking. And got a block. And that's going to go against Frazier.
Still a ways to go. 2 more for
That'll be his third. And Aiden Starr back in the ball game now for the Panthers. To Pomerly. Brown with a turnaround in the lane. He's got it. Coach DePatsy wants timeout. 4:02, fourth quarter, 38-35. Jam is up. Here come the Panthers as they had a couple of defensive stops there and hit Trevor in the lane for a turnaround.
That was a tough hoop to.
It was.
They've had 3-4 possessions where they haven't scored. They needed that one.
Bickmore's signing in, so he's going to be back in the ball game. Gives them a little more size underneath there.
I mean, Dominic's done a nice job in the second half on Frazier. Frazier's
they have.
He's scored one bucket, and they've really shut him down.
So the Jammers will put the ball in play. Aiden Schechner will take it out. He'll put it into Casey Messner. McKinney, Brown, Bickmore, Pomerly, and Starr for the Panthers.
They're going to run Jeremy Frazier off a screen here.
There's DeWard holding the basketball. Got it by Starr. Still got it by Starr. Messer.
Almost had a 5-second call there.
Up top.
They're going to take some air off. There.
DeWard got it by Starr.
Time off the clock here. Shorten the game up a little bit.
Clifford in the paint. Does a nice job getting around Pomerly.
It's a big hope for them.
Well, it took bigger than that. It took about a minute and 30 seconds off the clock, too, Richie.
Yeah.
About a minute.
Smart play there, Coach Morrow.
Bickmore with a runner in the lane. Doesn't go. Rebound. Frazier. Call a jump ball. It's going to go Panther way.
Might have got away with the foul there.
As Big Jake Craig checks back in for Garrett Hutchins. Aiden Starr comes way out top to McKinney. 250, 40-35. Jam is up. Then defensive struggle all night. McKinney. And it goes off Camden, so it'll be Panther basketball. 2:42. Brown in the lane, doesn't go. Gets his own. Nope, DeWard comes away with that one. And we got an offensive charge against DeWard.
I don't think Camden agreed with that.
I don't think Coach John Morrow agreed with it, that's for certain.
No.
So the Panthers will have one more crack at it. Craig to Bickmore to Star to McKinney. McKinney with a drive. And it's getting a little rough out there. I'm not sure who that one went against.
That one on Trevor. He tried to run through that.
That screen?
Yeah.
So it's crunch time, Richie. Jam is up 40-35. This has been a nail biter. This has been since that first 4 or 5 minutes, that first quarter, this has been a tussle. Messer to Frazier. Frazier got it by Bickmore. To DeWard. The young sophomore has played well. He tries to turn the corner and does. And Messer picks up an easy layup. Camden has really picked up that defensive intensity. And there's going to be a whistle. There's a battle for underneath there, and I think Bickmore is going to go to the line.
I think they're going to have to.
Panthers going to have to foul here.
Yeah, they're going to have to extend their pressure. They've only got 3 fouls, so they got a ways to go to put them in the 1-on-1. So they really got to go after it.
We need these. Don't get that one. Bend those knees, reach inside that bucket. As Jake Bickmore hits the second. We're back to 6.
Yeah, they got to extend this.
As which they are. Bickmore.
They got to start. Coach DePassy calling them from the start fouling because they got 4 fouls here to give.
As Trevor Brown doing a nice hustle play there, trying to keep it alive. 126, 42-36. Jam is on top. And an errant pass.
Turnover.
Bickmore to McKinney. McKinney. Oh, nearly got a prayer to go.
Yeah, I don't know how he even got that shot off. He looked like he was on the other side of the hoop. So.
But this, if you're going to catch up, this is where you're going to do it at the foul line. You got to make these foul shots. Bend those knees and follow through, Patrick. .118 left to go, fourth quarter. Exciting ball game. Imagine this place had fans in it. Richie, this place would be coming apart.
I know.
As Patrick hits the first, big foul shot. As he gets to shoot his round. And it goes off. Camden, Aiden Stow with a great defensive play. As it goes off, DeWard got his hand on it. This one ain't over yet, Richie.
Nope. No, they got to get a hoop here.
McKinney to Brown.
And some more pressure. Boys.
And we're going to foul. So Camden doesn't need to foul right here. They just play some good hard defense.
This is perfect for the.
You're going to catch up.
For 1-on-1.
So 1-1, 42-38, 1:13 left to go here, fourth quarter. And Jake Bickmore at the line.
Make these, you got a 2-point game.
And can't get that one to fall. And we got a breakaway up top there. Wisely. And McKinney intentionally fouled Norton, but I don't think they're going to call that intentional. I think they're just going to put the ball out of bounds. Foul shot's going to come back to haunt them here.
Yeah, they've missed five foul shots in this game. So
it's not a 1-on-1, boys.
No, they still got 3 more to give here. So.
As Blake Morrison comes back in the ball game for Jake Bickmore. There's Starr. Frazier holding the ball.
You got a foul.
DeWard looking. And they're going to put Ryan Clifford at the line.
No, they still got two more to go.
2 more to go. Nope. I stand corrected.
That's what coach was yelling to foul. It's got to be quick.
That was the one you didn't want to foul on.
No.
But he didn't have any choice there, though, Richie. It was a mismatch underneath there. Frazier hasn't been all that deadly at the line. Not a great shooter, but he's struggled a little bit here tonight. 56 seconds left in this one, folks. 42-38. As he gets the first one. And that makes it 6. Starter Brown. Trevor Brown. And Coach DePatsy wants timeout. So we're taking a break here. We thank our sponsors one more time. Shelley's Flowers, Hillside Auto, Storo Lumber, Airwaves, Dow Furniture, Tucker Chevrolet, and the Mac Athletic Center. Over there in Warren on Route 1. They just had a very successful, in case any folks that missed it at home, a very successful Top Gun cheering competition. You can catch it on our channel at lctv.org. It's on YouTube Live. As the Lady Panthers here also was in the KVAC Cheering Championships. That's going to be shown this coming Saturday at, is it 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock? Can't remember which, but check out your schedule. You will see the Lady Panthers doing a virtual cheerleading competition, which they're always competitive. I don't know how many KVAC championships are on this wall here.
This is certainly a different type of
different type of year for cheerleading.
competition.
It certainly is. So with 50.4 seconds left, Jam is up 44-38. They can taste it. They can taste it. Panthers going to put the ball in play.
Yeah, they're going to need a couple quick hoops or a hoop and defensive turnover here.
McKinney tried to save it out of bounds. That could have been the ball game right there. As Patrick lost the handle on it along that baseline.
That was.
So that's gonna put somebody at the foul line here. Casey Messer, I think, for the Jammers. As the Panthers now are in the 1-on-1. The penalty situation. That's a big foul shot right there because that's a 3-score ball game now.
Casey's had a good game.
Jake Craig, Finn Parmalee, a couple of 3-point shooters. Even though they're big men, 3-point shooters. It's 3-point time if you're in Pantherland.
Yeah, you running out of time.
As Parmalee quickly gets into Brown along the baseline, he gets a layup out of it. 36 seconds, Coach Patsy. He hasn't quit yet.
No.
So it's a 2-score ball game. Jam is up 46-40. Larry Seidling along with Richie Oliver, Ty Davis behind the camera here for LCTV Sports. We thank you for watching these live stream high school basketball games we've been bringing you this winter. Stay tuned as we hope to bring you some kind of a spring season with softball and baseball, as well as some cheering championships, all kinds of things going on.
Let's hope for an early spring.
Let's hope for an early spring. Let's hope for this pandemic to go away. Got my shot this morning, Richie.
I did too.
You did too?
Yeah.
Did you go to Booth Bay?
No, I actually went to Walmart in Rockland.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some one step.
28 days and going back for another one.
Yep. If we survive the first one, we'll go back for another.
That's right. Live through the first one, go back. Schechner looking to put the ball in play. And Parmalee, that was a good move.
Yeah.
He didn't have any other choice. No time off the clock. He's putting pretty good foul shooter at the line.
I think that was designed to get Clifford the ball, so still hope there.
Corey Donald, young freshman, he's got a good three-point stroke.
Yeah, he does. He was a little surprised he got his name called.
Yeah, he said, what am I doing in here? It's Frazier. He gets the shooter's bounce. 47-40. And as Frazier gets them both.
Nice looking stroke there.
Hunter Norton in the ball game.
Offense, defense.
McKinney quickly into the front court with a drive. And it goes off of, I think it went off Messer.
Yeah, he did.
Brown gets hit with that little alley-oop. He hasn't missed many of those this year, Richie.
No, and he goes back up so quickly. I don't think Camden wanted that foul. Stop the clock, put him on the foul line.
Frazier, he got about a 3-second rest there. Foul shots.
Too many foul shots.
Too many foul shots. James Day back in the ball game.
That's 6 foul shots they've missed. Can't do that.
As Brown hits that one. Morrison putting the wrong man at the foul line. Richie.
Yeah, I think that's who Camden wants, the ball in their hands, and they just can't stop them from
getting it in.
Getting in.
Double him. They need to just double him and
I think that's 5 on Parker.
Parker, yeah.
End of his high school career. Parker's played well the last couple of years, coached Patsy, so it's going to be missed next year.
You know, if you're a senior, you're thinking, this is the end of my high school career, the last 28 seconds.
And nobody's here to watch.
And nobody's here to watch, yeah. Frazier's warming up now. He's feeling it now, as all good shooters do. He's been the difference in this ball game for
absolutely.
Camden. Absolutely. He must have 20. As he's going to get a seat, 50-41. As the Jammers just about put this one away, Richie.
Yeah,
it's running out of time.
They're a good team.
They are a very good team. McKinney with a long three, doesn't go. Parmalee with a rebound. Referees want to get this one over with.
Yeah.
That's going to wrap it up. 50-41 victory for the Camden Windjammers. Camden Hills comes away. To beat a team 3 times in 1 year is really says something about your team and character. And congratulations to the Camden Windjammers and congratulations to these Madomic Valley Panthers. Both teams wind up with a great season, all as abbreviated as it may be. We want to thank you folks at home. Rich, you got some scores for us?
I do. We'll start off with Camden. Weston DeWard had a nice game. I think he's a sophomore. He had 9 points. Casey Messer, senior, they're both their guards, played very well. He had 11 points. Their big scorer, obviously, was Jeremy Frazier. He had 21 points on the night. Made all his foul shots in the fourth quarter to ice it down the stretch. Abe Schuckner had 2. And Ryan Clifford had 2 for Madomic. Garrett Hutchins had 2. Jacob Craig had 4. Jake Bickmore had 1. And Patrick McKinney had 14. And Trevor Bound had 20. Just a little short.
Great game.
Foul shots.
Kind of
hurt them.
Got off to a slow start, and it was uphill battle all the way. And Panthers put on a good charge, but it just came up a little short there at the end. 50-41 victory. I think there's going to be an award ceremony here. We'll stay right here for a minute. As Athletic Director Matt Lash from Madomic Valley, we want to thank the folks at the First for their continued support for the Madomic Valley program and supporting all the high school programs along the coast here. Tomorrow, Mr. Lash is going to go down to the Waldoboro branch and pick up a check for $2,500 in support of Madomic Valley Athletics. And on behalf of the school, the administration, and student athletes, we thank the First for their continued support during this very different 2020-2021 season. We'll hear from Matt Lash.
Great seasons. Making it to championship game here today. It's certainly high-level basketball that we come to expect. Both teams, so congratulations. I'd also like to thank all the people that have made this season possible. Certainly the coaches, the athletes, John and Penny, obviously their support, Camden Hills and Richie and Larry Simon with Lincoln County TV, and Don Shields, and Terry Spear, and the media to make this season possible. A lot of people make it happen. And I know we have a lot of optimism at the beginning, but I think we're all very pleased now that we're able to get a full season. So that's a testament to all the kids and coaches all the work they had to do to get us to this point. So congratulations. So it's my privilege at this point to present the 2001 No Ball Win Basketball Tournament Championship flag, and hopefully the one and only, right, to the Camden Hills Regional High School Windjammers. Congratulations.
That's Athletic Director Matt Lash presenting the hopefully one and only
Yeah, let's hope it is.
plaque to the Camden Windjammers. Hard-fought victory here at the Panther Dome tonight.
This could be with the enrollment figures. They've come out the other day. It looks like if this passes, it looks like this might be Madomic's last year in Class A.
Yeah.
And they're going to go to B South along with Oceanside. Camden will stay A and stay in the north, so they won't meet up again. Maybe I'm sure the regular season won't change because it's such a close rivalry, but they won't see him tournament-wise.
Yeah, tournament-wise. So, folks, we want to thank you guys all at home for enjoying. Hopefully you've enjoyed these games. It's certainly been our pleasure to bring them to you. We ask you to check out LCTV. We have lots of programming on there, local shows of everything from community conversations. We have a good one coming up here in a week or so as we say goodbye to the president of Lincoln Health, Jim Donovan, and all kinds of good stuff. So the congratulations goes out to the Camden Hills Windjammers as they have come in here to the Panther Dome and earned a very hard-fought 50-41 victory over the Madomic Valley Panthers. So for LCTV, Richie Oliver, Ty Davis, I'm Larry Seidlinger, and we thank you for watching, and we'll see you down the road somewhere.